They brought back the hook, again. But this time, instead of rebooting the franchise for the 5th time or watering it down into a moody streaming series, they actually circled back to the real story, 27 years after Southport. And somehow, they didn't screw it up. It's predictable, there's overacting, and the logic takes a few naps. But you know what? I had fun. This thing plays like it was filmed with one foot in the 90s and the other in present day. And if you were raised on Scream, Urban Legend, and the original I Know, you'll get it. It's not a reinvention, it's a throwback with teeth. And the fact that Julie, Ray, and even Carla show up, that's not just fan service. It's a mini reunion with a body count. Let's reel it in. So we're back to the coastal chaos. 5 friends are out on a 4th of July night when one of them steps into the road. An oncoming car swerves to avoid him and crashes. They call for help, but anonymously. Then they panic, try to distance themselves from it, and end up covering it up anyway. Shockingly, this turns out to be a terrible idea. A year later, they start getting messages from someone who knows exactly what went down, and people around them, they start getting taken out one by one. It's not just a remake, it's a continuation of the original films. The killer? He's not some random in a raincoat. He's got history. And this one's got a point to make, literally. Now here's where it all kicks in. Right out of the gate, the movie gets one big thing right: pacing. It doesn't waste time with long-winded backstories or fake-outs. The setup is clear, the mood is familiar, and the story actually moves. Scenes cut quick, the suspense builds fast, and you never really feel stuck. And the vibe? It's got that glossy, late 90s feel without drowning in nostalgia bait. It doesn't wink at the camera every 5 minutes. It just looks and feels like a horror movie from the era when soundtracks mattered and jackets were too shiny. The kills? Decent. Nothing genre-breaking, but there's a couple that'll make you nod and go, yep, that's gonna leave a mark. But there's more going on here than throwback thrills. We'll get to that. Let's talk cast. Madeline Klein leads the group and holds her own. She's not reinventing the final girl, but she's committed. Chase Sway Wonders, Jonah Hauer-King, Tyreek Withers, Sarah Pidgeon, they all bring that specific energy. Part guilty, part dumb, part doomed. There's overacting here, but it's the good kind. The kind that makes it feel like a spiritual cousin to the original I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. And it fits the tone. It's like they all got the memo. Make it dramatic, but make it fun. Then there's the legacy crew. Freddie Prinze Jr. shows up looking older, grayer, and honestly, it works. He brings some mileage to the role, like a guy who's been haunted for 27 years and is tired of looking over his shoulder. Jennifer Love Hewitt doesn't just show up. She actually adds some weight to the story. You can tell she only signed on if her role actually mattered this time. Even Sarah Michelle Gellar sneaks in for a little dream sequence cameo, and Brandy pops up mid-credits to practically shout, "Franchise reboot confirmed." It's a sequel that's not ashamed to look back, and honestly, that's refreshing. Now let's talk about what doesn't quite land. The guilt is there, and a few of them actually do wear that regret on their face. You can see it in the way they flinch, hesitate, or try to move on without really healing. But as a group, it never fully lands. The movie brushes against those emotional layers, then slips back into slasher mode before it can really cut deep. It wants to be about consequences, but it keeps getting distracted by body count. There's an opportunity here to go deeper, to really explore how something like this would haunt a person. And instead, we get glimpses. Just enough to keep you hooked, but not enough to leave a scar. So is it a great movie? No. But did I have a good time? Yeah. And sometimes, that's enough. I Know What You Did Last Summer doesn't reinvent the franchise. It resurrects it. Not perfectly, but with enough respect, energy, and blood to be worth the ticket. It moves, it nods to the past, and it sets itself up for more. That's a win for a series that's had more stop-starts than a drunk Uber driver. If you want art house horror with layers, this ain't it. But if you want a fun throwback that actually finishes what it starts, this one's got you. It's not often a horror franchise crawls out of the grave and doesn't embarrass itself. This one keeps its hook clean, its runtime tight, and its vibe intact. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more reviews. Until next time, stay sharp, stay human, and always stay rated.